Yes, Nana. See here now we are going to start these types of forces here. So already we discussed this topic. So once again, see here. Two types of forces, contact forces and non-contact forces. Yes, contact forces are nothing but here the forces are exerted by one object on another. Okay, here force is exerted by one object on another when they are in contact with each other. Then only this contact force will be exerted when the two objects are in contact, right? So contact forces are two types. What are those? Muscular force and force of friction. I'll give you the examples also here. See carefully. The forces are exerted by one object on another when they are in contact, right? So here, these are the examples to this. And non-contact force means what? The forces exerted by one object on another object without any contact here. Okay, without any contact with each other, these forces are exerted. So what are the examples to these non-contact forces? Yes, magnetic force, electrostatic force and gravitational force. These are the examples to non-contact force. So in this, one object is not in contact with another object, even though the force will be applied between two objects here. But here in this contact force, the two objects should be in contact always. Okay. Yes, see here. Contact forces. So first one, muscular force we are discussing. So muscular force is a force exerted by the muscles of our body. Okay, muscular force is a force exerted by the muscles of our body. We use muscular force for our various activities. Okay, so we use this muscular force to do various activities in our day-to-day life. Yes, are you listening, Shyam Lokit, properly? And ST Tofik? Right. So here, animal like bullocks and horses, camels, donkeys, elephants also use muscular force to perform various tasks. So can anyone give some examples in your day-to-day life where you use muscular force for which activities? You can raise your hand. Yes, you can talk. Your voice is not coming, Shrishma. Remove that headset.
Playing, teacher.
Okay. And okay. Tell me, Vinay.
Teacher, lifting weight.
Very good. Okay. Next, Krishna Sri.
Teacher, placing an object from one place to another place, teacher.
Okay, very good. And Sri Dikshit.
Teacher, in all works we use muscular force, teacher.
Okay, in all works we'll use muscular force. Okay, good. Muskan.
Teacher, in running.
Okay, in running. Okay, here already it is showing, no? Okay, very good, all of you. Right. So here in all these works, we'll use muscular force. So Nana, to do any work, every work, we need to use muscular force only. Without force, we can't do any work here, right? So here, muscular force is a force exerted by the muscles of our body. So we use this muscular force for various activities in our day-to-day life. So now we are talking. To talk also, we need to use this muscle force. Okay, so animals like you can see here, these horses, camels, and bullocks, donkeys, elephants also use muscular force to perform various tasks here, right? So here animals also use this muscular force. And seen on a force of friction. So force of friction is a force which opposes the motion of an object over a surface. So you can see here from the example. So here, a ball rolling on ground gradually slows down and comes to rest due to force of friction. Here, why the ball is not moving continuously? Why it is stopped after some time?
Teacher, because it may hit to any stones or something, so it will become slow down. After some time, it will stop, teacher.
Okay, without any stones or nothing.
Teacher, it already gone, or if it is a slope, teacher, it need to go up, or it may be flat land. Even we run for some time, we will be stopped due to teacher. We will become like we will be exhausted, teacher.
Okay. Can anyone say next? Just wait, Nana. Sahasra, start your video. Mahavishna, start your video. Daily when I'm asking, then only you are starting your video, Sahasra. Aman, Yogi. Okay, tell me, Jay Vaishnavi.
దాంట్లో పవర్ అనేది పోతుంది టీచర్. అది రన్ అయ్యి మళ్ళీ ఆగిపోతుంది టీచర్. ఎందుకంటే మనం ఎలా టీచర్ మనం ఫుడ్ తింటేనే ఎలా పరిగెడతామో దానికి కూడా పవర్ అయిపోతుంది టీచర్. అందుకే అది ఆగిపోతుంది టీచర్.
Okay. No, Nana, not like that. Here, this is due to force of friction. Here, frictional force will oppose this here. So that's why here the object is stopped after some time. So here, see another example. If we stop pedaling a bicycle, it gradually slows down and comes to a stop due to force of friction. When you stop pedaling a bicycle, right, gradually the speed of the cycle will be decreases. It will stop after some time because you stop pedaling here. You are not applying force on that one. Yes or no? So here the speed will be decreases gradually and the cycle will be stopped. Here also, when the ball is moving from one place to another place, at first it moves with a very speed here, very fastly. After some time, the speed will be decreases gradually and it comes to rest due to force of friction here. Here on the surface of the ball and on the surface of the floor, between these two, frictional force will be applied. Always the frictional force will be applied on the object in the opposite direction. For example, here the ball is moving, no? Here, See, Nana? Now the ball is moving in this direction. So that means we applied force in this direction here. Okay. Frictional force acts in which direction? In opposite direction here, like this. Okay. So I'll ask you one question here. Tell me anyone. If on the floor oil is there, can you walk on that floor very fastly? Why? Tell me, Sri Dikshit.
Teacher, oil is too slippery, teacher. If we try to run on it, we'll fall down, teacher.
Even we cannot walk there,
Yes, teacher.
right? We cannot walk due to less friction on muddy surface, on water surface, on oily surface. That means on smooth surfaces, we cannot walk, right? We cannot stand also even due to the surface will be very smooth. There is no roughness. That means there is no friction. Friction means it will always oppose as a force. It will act in opposite direction. So when you have friction, then only you can sit. When you have friction, then only you can walk. When you have friction, then only you can run. Right? When the object is having friction, then only it will stops. Otherwise, not none. అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు ఇక్కడ? ఎస్. సో ఇక్కడ మన బాల్ ఏదైతే తీసుకున్నామో దాన్ని మనం ఇలా వేస్తాం, ఫ్లోర్ పైన వెళ్తూ ఉంటుంది. వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, దానికి ఏదో స్టోన్ అడ్డుగా రావడమో ఇంకేదో జరగడం వల్ల ఆగిపోతుంది. ఒకవేళ స్టోన్ ఏది అడ్డుగా రాకపోయినా కూడా అది కాసేపు అయిన తర్వాత స్టాప్ అవుతుంది. ఎందుకు? దాని స్పీడ్ అనేది అక్కడ డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది. సో ఇక్కడ దానికి ఆ ఫ్లోర్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో ఆ ఫ్లోర్ పైన దానికి ఫ్రిక్షనల్ ఫోర్స్ అనేది రావడం వల్ల అది ఆగిపోతుంది. ఫ్రిక్షనల్ ఫోర్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? Here, force of friction is a force which opposes the motion of an object over a surface. Now here, whatever the surface we are taking, here grass surface is there, grass. Here on this grass surface, the ball is moving. So this is a surface, grass surface is opposing force on this ball surface. Due to frictional force, it is stopped after some time. If you have any doubts, you can raise your hand. I'll give you unmute option. You can ask. Yes.
Teacher, what is the meaning of opposites, teacher?
Opposite means what? Opposite means what? Opposite.
Okay, teacher.
Oh. How we are asking, no? I'll tell you how we are asking question now. Yes or no? Here, this magnetic force is a force exerted by the magnets only. We know that one. So here, see, when we take the magnet, when it has the two opposite poles, then only the two opposite poles are attracted together here. When you keep two same poles, they repel each other. So here, without any contact, these two magnets will attract when north pole and south pole are there. Without any contact, Nana. So when you keep them side by side, they will attract by themselves. You don't need to attach them together. You don't need to attach them together like this. When you keep like this, they will attract each other. If they are same poles, north, north or south, south, they will repel each other. They will not attract. Okay. When they are in opposite poles, when you keep like this only, they will attract each other. And similarly, when you bring iron nails or any metals here near to the magnet, they are also attracted towards the magnet very easily without any contact here. The force will be applied. So this type of force is known as magnetic force and non-contact force. Yes, Rahul?
టీచర్ సౌత్ పోల్ నార్త్ పోల్ అని మ్యాగ్నెట్ కి పేరు ఎందుకు వచ్చింది టీచర్?
Nana, here, just wait. So this is the direction, Nana. To indicate the direction. You know this one, our earth is a magnet first of all. Can you agree this with one? Will you agree this is? Our earth is a magnet, first of all. From where we got these magnets? Yes, Sriram?
టీచర్ ఇప్పుడు
Your voice is breaking completely.